patriarch. She's gifted, she's strong, she's a fighter, Sister Denise. So it turned all that boxing and all that. Oh, she on me already, y'all. See, I wasn't even supposed to tell all that. Such a beautiful dress, Queen Barbara. We say thank you. So, just on behalf of the Prime Minister and his queen and family and the family of the American Slave Nation, we just want to say thank you for once again being a champion and being brave and allowing the American Slave Nation to come and fellowship with you in this very important moment of history. And I'd just like to share with everyone that I got the privilege of being on FaceTime with our sister here. And she shared already, right out the gate, that she had a song for us. She did. And the time, everything was just so divine and so perfect. She's been beating up on me all morning, y'all, so I got to keep an eye on her. You see, I got this table in between me and her. Okay, and the camera getting her fist balled. But no, we just want to honor you. We want to say we love you. We want to say thank you. We want to build up your business as the American Slave Nation. We want to invest in it. And so, yes, this was a business relationship. We don't want anyone to confuse that because we want to pour into her business and we want to make it become what it's meant to be. Okay? A safe haven for this whole area. You know? So, if you would be so kind to share a few words with us about who you are. Listen, I got the prize possession. See, sometimes when you fight, you get the prize. And I thought we had a little scrimmage. Oh, see, she said I'm the prize now. See, later on, she'll be saying, hey, would you grab that kick in me? But you blessed me with gifts, and I just want to say thank you personally. And please share with everyone who you are and share with us the beautiful song that you have in your spirit.
Thank you. My name is Barbara Morrison. I'm from Romulus, Michigan. It's right at the airport where Detroit is. And I'm sorry, guys. No offense to all of the men in the room, but I had the smartest black man that ever lived. My father. I had the smartest, greatest black man that ever lived.
Amen.
And there were 6 of us. I'm the oldest.
Yes.
I'm the oldest. And speaking of first, I'm the first black junior miss in the state of Michigan.
All right.
In 1967. And my mother was pregnant with my sister, my last sister. And I turned down the scholarship. And my dad was in the hospital sick, and they were separated. So I went to the hospital, and I said, Dad, I'm not going to go to college. I'm going to stay home with Mom and help her with the kids. Because I was the only one in the family that had a job. Because he was sick and she was sick. And he said, do me a favorite chicken. He called me chicken. He said, do me one favorite chicken. I said, what, Dad? He said, let them see you go. I said, let them see me go. He said, let your brothers and sisters see you go. They're not going to go to college if you don't go.
Yeah, first one. Yeah.
And they all graduated
That's
from
good.
college. Really smart. But he had a singing group. It was a gospel group, and they were like Sam Cooke.
Oh, wow.
So all my life I wanted to be like him because when they practiced in our kitchen, and my dollhouse was under the kitchen table. So I learned all these songs. One day I went home from college, and my friends came over to see me, and we were sitting in the floor singing songs. And my mother and Dad were back in the bedroom, and she came and she said, Barbara, where did you get that song you sang last night? And I said, Mom, I don't know. I just don't know. I said, why do you ask? She said, because when you got to a certain part of the song, you said, woo, and your daddy said, woo, he was half asleep. He woke up and said, woo. And the name of the song was White Cliffs of Dover. It was an old World War II song. There'll be bluebirds over White Cliffs of Dover. My dad's group sang it like this. The happy blue, ooh, shoo-doo-doo-wah. Hello, shoo-doo-doo-wah. It was so funny. I used to make fun of him, but never did I know I wanted to be just like him.
My Lord.
So when he said, when I went to him and I said, I'm gonna stay home, I'm not gonna go to college, I'm gonna stay home with mama. When she has the baby, he said, okay, chicken, that's what you wanna do, but
My Lord.
I really wish you would go. And September 10th, 1967, I felt this, get up, get up. And it was my mother. She said, you're going to school. She had a green dress on, she had a green dress in her hand. She said, put this on, you're going to school. And she walked me all over the campus, and then guess what happened? Yeah, my sister was born. When he said, baby, anybody ever ask you what you want to do? I said, no, Daddy, why? He said, what you want to do? I said, Daddy, I want to be a singer like you. And he said, you go be a singer. I promise you, I'll stay here with your mother, and I'll take care of her. She had me when she was 17, and when he put his age up and went to Korea to take care of her because he couldn't get a job, and he said, if you wait for me, I'll marry you and we'll buy our daughter a house. My mother couldn't wait, so she gave me away, and when he came home, he found me. He found me. Then he found her. Then he married her just like he said he would. Then came my brother, my sister. And my mother hated me everything. She thought she made a clean getaway, right? But I started working for the credit union, and he said, you go be a singer. Yeah, I financed the 1972 Cougar, drove to California. 3 days later, I was in the band with James Bixby, who played drums for the Jackson 5. And then I played with Eddie Clean there visiting. He said, you go over there and sit down, you ain't that cute. I'm still over there with my wife. I better not catch you kidding with them band members. And he scared me so much, he was just like my father.
Amen.
I didn't know he was famous though. When we got to Europe, there was this big mural on the side of the Holiday Inn. And I said, I saw Dizzy Gillespie and Count Basie, and I said, hey Johnny, that looks like Clean Air. He said, you don't? That is Clean Air. I said, what's he doing up there? And I said, whoa. He said, Barbara, you didn't know he was famous? And I said, no. And then when we came back, I made a record. But I was on a plane going to Scotland, and I sat next to a Caucasian gentleman, and he said, we started talking, and he told me he was Jen Furman, and I had just done Carnegie Hall with Etta James and Jack.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, Carnegie Hall. And when we got to Scotland, I looked on my itinerary, and it said we were going to Den Furman. Who ever heard of Den Furman? My God. Guess who's from Den Furman? Carnegie. Carnegie is from Den Furman. A man with the biggest hall, popular hall in the whole world.
Amen.
So when I got sick, my dad had diabetes. He had his legs cut off. My grandmother had her legs cut off too, my brother. And when I got my legs, I said, boy, I'm gonna go to my community and make me a little Carnegie Hall.
Oh, come on.
And that's how I got this room. I said,
My Lord.
and my neighbors community building, they said, we want you here. So today we have like 3,500 students all over the state. I mean, all over Los Angeles, I'm sorry. And some of them come here in little patches and they study music. We give them music lessons for free. From 5 to 15, and when they get to be 15, they go across the street. And the kids across the street played on the new Miles Davis movie.
Oh my goodness.
And they do the Super Bowl, and they do the Christmas parades. They got a big band, they got everything. So, but you saw yesterday it was part of the kids coming here to study music. And I've been a professor at UCLA for about 26 years. I'm a vocal teacher out there on global jazz. And I gotta go to school right now, so that's just all of my life, and so live with it. But I want to go back to 1902. there was a lady that first recorded, African American, her name was Vera Hall. And she recorded a song called, and this whole program that you guys, I had a song, but I forgot what it was. And when I realized what you guys are trying to do, I came up with another song.
All right, all right, all right.
Here's a song from Vera Hall. Another man done gone. I teach the blues too. Another man done gone. Another man done gone. Another man done gone. Another man done gone. Well, that means we gotta run away. We're in the cotton field, the master done put us separate places. And he can tell if somebody's running, because there'll be a hole in the line when you're picking cotton. I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. This is the slaves, they're talking to each other. This is how the blues came about. You hear the repetition? I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. That means if you know who he is, if you see him, if you look around, you tell his folks, because they're going to come over there and they're going to beat everybody in the house. So they tell who it is. I'm gonna work his load. I'm gonna work his load. I'm gonna work his load. I got to work his load. That means move in tight. So the master can't see us in space. And they give him enough time to run. Then they get the dogs, they go to the house. Black woman knew how to take care of me. You ever heard of hush puppies?
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen a hush puppy?
Yes.
With your greens?
Yeah.
That's what the black woman would do. She'd make up a big patch of hush puppies when she knew her husband was going to be running. So when they came here with the dogs, hush puppy, she'd give them a hush puppy. In that hush puppy would be poison.
Oh my God.
So when the dogs started running again, black woman knew how to take care
Tell
of
the
them.
story.
Wow.
Tell the story, Mom.
You understand? That's why that song came to me. I'm gonna work. I got to go to school. I'm gonna leave y'all now. I just wanted to show you that if it wasn't for the blues, all y'all would be singing opera.
What a story. 1902 years ago. Wow.